Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Blue Podcast Network. This is the Gold Show, the home of the Premier League here on the network. I'm not Lloyd. I don't know if you noticed. A little bit more rugged, a little bit more handsome, some might say. No. I'm Henry. I will be your lead host today. Unfortunately, Lloyd is ill. But I'm joined by a stellar cast of the usuals, Ronnie and Kian, and then what a super sub we've got in Ethan on the end there. So it's not exactly a bad replacement, but our thoughts and prayers with Lloyd. Hopefully he gets better soon.
Thoughts and prayers.
I'll say that about everyone. But we have got a show to do, and we've got some games to talk about. And let's kick it off with our game again. First game of the weekend: Bournemouth versus Fulham. 3-1 to Bournemouth.
Monday night? No, not Monday night. Friday night. Bloody hell! It'll be the last game.
Friday night football.
Semenyo's a joke.
Oh,
he is a
cracking player.
What a player.
If he wasn't at Bournemouth, how much would he be worth?
Well, apparently they want 100 million.
No, they wanted 70 in the summer.
Yeah, but no,
Spurs said no.
Apparently, like in January, if they're going to sell him, it'd be for 100 million.
Well, now it would be, yeah.
It's like
they have to cash in on him because he's too good for Bournemouth.
For a club like Bournemouth, I do agree.
They've made enough money in the summer.
They can make more.
He's too good for Bournemouth.
They're the lowest net spend in the league.
How much was Mbeumo? How much was Mbeumo in the end?
70, I think. Was it 70?
Yeah, I think it was 70.
I think
so
it was
you
60
could at
plus
least
add-ons.
ask the same. I see very similar kind of levels there and very similar returns.
I think Semenyo. Be careful what I say. I think Semenyo could have a higher ceiling
than Mbeumo.
Yeah,
I think that's outrageous to say.
And Mbeumo's younger, by the way, but.
Is he?
Yeah.
That feels wrong.
And Mbeumo's like 24, I think.
Yeah, because he looks about 80.
Yeah, I was going to say, he looks...
Yeah. Semenyo's like 26.
He looks like Mazraoui, who's 28. But that is Semenyo's 6th goal of the season.
Yeah.
Only player to have more is Erling Haaland. That is
nuts.
Impressive.
Yeah.
And the fact that this is his 2nd season of scoring quite regularly, I think says something.
Yeah, 100%. He is quality.
He's got to get a big move soon. And it's going to be for a lot of money.
I don't know where.
Yeah, but maybe Liverpool, like if
No.
Yeah, but no, wait.
There's too many wingers.
Yeah,
Salah will go at some point.
Salah's got to go at.
And also, you can't. Salah isn't one of those players where you go, there's a replacement for him. You just have to get someone.
Yeah.
And
it'd
that's
probably be Semenyo. I know they're very different players.
They're very different players. And also, I feel
Salah's
like...
not really...
But is Salah suited to that system?
Yeah, Salah's not benefiting this new system they have. Maybe Semenyo
I
would
think
suit
fair.
it.
But I also feel like Liverpool wouldn't go and buy Salah's replacement from a Bournemouth. I feel like they're going to go and get Rodrigo or something, like a bigger name, if you know what I mean.
I don't think it matters where they come from.
But they tend to... Recently, their signings have been the best players in Europe.
They just signed Kirkers from Bournemouth.
You're right. What am I talking about? What am I talking about?
I think you should move on.
Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe he is the Salah replacement. But I just feel like with Salah, it's that kind of thing of like this has been the best or one of the best players in the Premier League for the last like 5-6 years. We need to be careful how we replace him.
No, of course.
It was quite a quiet game up until the 70th minute when Fulham took the lead through Samuel Chukwueze. But obviously Bournemouth were able to pull it back with 3 goals.
Was it not Sessegnon that scored?
It was Sessegnon.
It was Sessegnon. It was Chukwueze's assist. Sorry, I'm reading Lloyd's notes incorrectly there. That's my fault.
Rhys's notes.
Rhys's notes for Lloyd that I'm now reading for Lloyd. Anyway, we have got a serious issue on our hands. Fulham have a serious issue on their hands in that they have got no strikers. Raul Jimenez scored last week and then got injured. What are they going to do? Because they need someone in...
What about Muniz?
It's a perfect time.
When does he score?
I think he's injured as well. Josh King played full
Hold on, did you just say when does Muniz score?
He scored at the start of last season. He hasn't really scored much since.
I swear he scored.
He's not exactly prolific, is he?
Yeah,
I think we need to move on before you expose your ball knowledge anymore.
No.
I really think we need
Well, I think this is perfect time for Fulham to start getting injuries because they play Wycombe in the Cup in
I forgot that. I knew you were going to bring back something to do with Wycombe. Yeah, I feel like they're going to need a striker. It's a real concern for me.
Muniz got 11 goals last season.
Yeah, all of them came in the first half of the season.
I think move on, don't know enough.
Purple patch, in my opinion. But I think Fulham need to look at a new striker, potentially. But
well, it's quite hard considering we're not in the transfer window.
Yeah. We have got 2 months.
Yeah, we're ages away.
Well, in 2 months, they're going to have
longer, 3 months.
Cool. Let's move on then. We'll quickly touch on the Arsenal-West Ham game. 2-0 win for Arsenal, quite comfortable. In Nuno's second game?
Yeah.
Okay. Declan Rice. Who else to score against West Ham?
Yeah.
But Declan Rice.
Also, Eze missed an absolute sitter that game.
Yeah.
I think
Sky
yeah,
over the bar.
yeah.
But still, if you can play, I think if you play like that and still win the games, then you got a good shot.
Well, I mean, it is West Ham, so let's not get too.
Yeah, let's not carried away with that one.
I saw someone saying, why is Rhys holding back on celebrations? He played for them like 3 years
He was
ago.
literally their captain.
Yeah.
But if it meant that much, why'd he leave?
That's
That's not my words.
Like
That's
one
Moose's
season
words.
and then won't celebrate against the club. But this is he was their captain. He came through the youth ranks. He
literally lifted their first trophy in how long?
Exactly.
To be fair, like it's when the fans are abusing him, it's like he does have the right to celebrate in that kind of aspect if he's getting taunted by the West Ham fans. But
let's quickly touch on Martin Odegaard. Came off in the 30th minute.
Oh, injured again. Yeah.
Another injury. At what point do Arsenal go? Do we need to look at
Now.
this guy not being a starter anymore?
Well, now
It has
now
been
Eze.
anyway, but also you're going to see Arsenal's where they've strengthened this year is I was going to say density. That's not the right word. Depth is the word.
Density.
Yeah,
He's in the gym a lot.
yeah. And Eze's come in now. He'll play in the 10, and he'll not hopefully. I need to
That's
figure
2
out.
weeks in a row you've done that.
I
You did
know. Yeah, Eze could be the replacement for Odegaard.
Yeah. I'm going to say something now, and I've said this to you guys privately, and I'm going to say it on the podcast because I actually stand by it. I think Arsenal will be perfectly suited to an Amorim system. The
said it last
3-4-2-1 with Eze in the 10 alongside
When they
someone
have
else.
the best defence in the league, why do they need to go to a 5-back?
It's not a 5-back. It's a 3-back.
Yeah, but
Okay,
Because the wing back
the
is
question
a
still stands. Why do they need to change to a 3-back if they have the best defence in the league?
Because all of their defenders can also play in a full-back position. They're all good at defending wide spaces. You can play 3 of them instead of 4 and put another
Amorim-
attacker
So
on the
their,
pitch.
their problem was scoring goals last year, and you're saying let's take away an attacker and put a centre back in.
No, take away a defender and put an attacker in. Because you think your back 4 is what? Your back 4 is what?
The maths ain't mathing.
Timber,
2 centre backs,
Gabriel,
3
Saliba,
centre backs,
and
3's greater than 2.
And who's the left back at the moment? Hinacampe, if he's
Calafiori.
fit, or Calafiori, or one of them two, whatever.
What? So you're saying
So you
Calafiori
drop
as a
one of
left
those
mid?
No, Calafiori is a left centre back. He literally played
So
centre-back.
you're saying you're dropping Timber?
You could drop any of that back 4.
You
and it'd be
can't drop
perfect.
any of
I think we need to move on and not make Arsenal about Amorim.
No,
I'm
but
just
you're
saying-
putting, you're putting
This
in
is
another,
crazy.
You're
You
putting
can't
in
One
another
of them
centre
out and
half.
throw in an attacker.
No, but you're
No.
putting in another centre half.
You're not. You're dropping a centre half.
Arteta's system is so much better than Amorim's on every level.
Is 2 not
He
greater
wouldn't have
than?
been saying that last season when he was at Sport. When he's at United, it's not worked yet.
Are Arsenal
At
not?
Sporting,
Are
it works.
Arsenal not top of the Premier League?
We'll move on to that in a second.
Well, no.
No,
Arsenal
we're on
top
it.
of the league.
We're literally on it.
We'll move on to that in a second.
Why would
Do
you?
my next
No.
point.
Why would you change to Amorim's system when you're top of the league?
I'm just saying this
I bet
squad
Rhys
suits
is
it
like just wanting to
perfectly.
mute Henry at this point. Like that's
I
a
stand
crazy.
by it. I stand by it.
That's a
It would
crazy
work
statement.
perfectly.
That's a
But there you
crazy
go.
statement.
No, I don't think it is a crazy statement. I think
It
it's perfect.
is. I'm sorry, it is.
Look at the profile of the players. Look at what the defenders are good at. Look at what.
Yeah, and they're
what we
already
want to
good
do.
at what they
do.
do.
Do not mute me. Do not mute me. I swear to God.
Yes.
Unmute me right now. Thank you. We will move on though because I'm sick of arguing with you.
And-
Saturday morning kickoff.
Jeez,
Right. Okay.
man.
Cool.
Jeez.
Leeds v Tottenham. 2-1 to Tottenham. Are you happy with that result?
Absolutely. Ellen Road, they had a 23-game unbeaten run, I think, at Ellen Road.
23 games. Yeah, that's right.
And we also had a run of not winning before an international break for about 5 or 6 games. By the way, classic Spurs to do something that goes against every trend. Like, to be Spursy and lose to like a Burnley and then also do something ridiculous and do what no one else expects. Another classic Spurs trait. But yeah, I think it was a really good performance. Leeds were better stat-wise, 100%. But I do think we were better. We looked better. I liked Matthias Tell. That was the first game I was like, okay, you've got a little bit about you. I do like it.
Good finish with the goal as well.
Yeah, it was deflected, but there was still the power for it to go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. Javi Simmons, again, looked better. It's definitely progressing now. It's definitely
I
moving
think
forward.
he was always going to be one that takes time to.
Yeah.
To bed into a system.
I
100%.
still like the progression at Odegaard as well. Still needs to keep moving on.
Another poor performance from Odegaard, but I can
It
see
wasn't poor. It wasn't poor.
From what I saw, not clinical enough, but I think it will come. He's young. Like, it just takes time, and he is the right profile of player for that position. You've
Yeah.
got to be patient with it. But
Again, I'm going to tell Thomas Frank one more time.
for God's
Do
sake,
not play Bentancur and Polinia together. How many times?
Bentancur's just signed a new contract.
And I'm happy about that because he's the backup 6, not the starting one. Sar, Bergvall, get in the team. Hurry up. It's so annoying. But other than that, brilliant. Defence is really strong. Vicario, some questions at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you've got Kinski on the bench, who could be good.
Yeah. It could be.
Yeah.
He could be.
He was brilliant in that Carabao Cup game against Liverpool.
He's pulled some moves out already. So
yeah, for backup goalkeeper, he's decent.
This game is the first time that Mohamed Kudus has scored for Tottenham.
Kudus, yes.
After 4 assists in the league, and it's now obviously 5 goal involvements in the second game.
He's top assist in the league.
Almost captained him in FPL.
I've got a question. Sorry,
Go on, hit me.
Is Kudus the best dribbler in the league?
Statistically, I think he's top, isn't he?
Well, can you name a better dribbler in the league than Mohamed
From what
Kudus?
I've seen so far this season?
I think Doku.
No, not Diallo.
Doku is a good one.
Doku's a dangerous dribbler. I don't think he's as successful as Kudus.
Cunha.
Mbuemo.
No,
not Mbuemo.
I genuinely think Kudus is the best dribbler in the league.
When we played Arsenal the opening day, and he just ran past their entire team, basically. If Sesko was playing, we would have scored.
Kudus is definitely the hardest to get the ball off, I think. It's harder to get the ball for Doku. I
think with Doku's more skillful.
I think he's
more
faster.
quick. Yeah, Doku's got.
You have less time to react to Doku, but with Kudus, I think what's so good about him is he'll know when to slow down and speed up again. He'll make the defender think I've got time here to set myself up, and once I set up, he just goes.
The thing is, I thought at West Ham last year, I thought Kudus was poor, but that was main.
He's playing in a West Ham team.
Yeah.
That's what I've got to say about Spurs anyway.
I think now he's like round a decent side. You're just seeing.
Yeah.
And as long as he keeps getting me FPL points, I like the guy.
I made a mistake with that as well. I
should have captained. I almost captained him, but no. I was like, Salah's in a bag, and no.
Should have captained Semenya.
Cool.
Now you can go on to the next game.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's talk about my club then. And Ethan's club. I've actually got a friend today. Thank God for that. Not just bullying. Quite a comfortable win against Sunderland.
It's a game that we should be winning, and glad that we did.
And finally, we're winning games we should be winning.
Yeah, well, hopefully the United strand. 4 more games to go.
Oh, please. I feel bad for the guy. I really do.
Liverpool. I know Liverpool.
Oh, yeah.
So.
That's already over.
I think you're also quite fortunate, though, that Sunderland started with a 4-back.
Yeah.
Because they changed to 5-back as soon as they went 2-0 down.
Yeah.
So the manager was obviously deliberating whether to go with 4 or 5. And I think he should have gone for 5, and I think he got it wrong.
The thing is, I said Sunderland would win.
So did I.
I said United would win.
I said we'd win, and I was like, if we don't win, then I'm just done. And we won. So you know what? You get another week to.
So are United back then after you've won one game, or
I'm gonna relax.
We are so back. We are so back. We'll get the clip in now. Man United are so back. We are so good. We're winning the whole thing. We're winning the league. We're winning the FA Cup. I was going to say the Carabao Cup, but never mind.
Right,
we're winning. We're back. We're back.
Liam, clip that, please.
You don't need to fake that though, Ethan. We've got Henry.
Let's put that in the chat as a clip time, please.
We're winning a lot though.
I'm going to be more relaxed this week because last week I ended up making myself look like a bit of a tit.
A bit.
And the week before, and probably the week before that as well. But
and the week before that, keep going.
It's much better. What to say? Sesko keeps scoring. That's fantastic. Sam Lamons has kept 100% clean sheet record
for his first game.
Yeah, I watched the highlights.
Kept 100%.
I watched the highlights back of his performance. And for some reason on FOTMob, he was given man of the match. And I was quite surprised. I was like, oh, maybe he's made some fantastic saves.
Not really.
Not really.
It's because the bar for Man United keepers is so low.
All
he had to do was just catch a few things.
There was the one, who was it? Who was in on the left-hand side? The 7, what's his name?
What, for Sunderland?
Yeah. He was through on the left-hand side. And basically had an open goal to shoot at. And he put it right at Lamons' feet.
Number 7 for Sunderland.
Is it Lefay?
It is Lefay. Yeah, it is Lefay.
Maybe it was Lefay then. That sounds about right. But yeah, he was in on the left-hand side. He could have just tapped it in the corner and just put it straight at Lamons. He saved it. I was like, oh, okay. So he doesn't drop the ball in his own net, so that's an improvement.
I don't even think Bean did that.
No, it's not. There was no number 7 that started.
Maybe it's off the bench, though. Might have been second half.
It was Talby.
That's the guy. That's him. That's the name.
Yeah, really similar. Really similar to Lefay.
Enzo Lefay, yeah, definitely the same person.
I swear Lefay's number 22, isn't it?
28.
Close enough. I was closer than 7.
We are making ourselves look good today, are we?
Closer than 7.
But yeah, a good performance from United. Now do it again.
And again.
Well, that's just not going to happen. You've got Liverpool. Actually, no, Liverpool.
Do you know what will happen?
We'll beat
Liverpool. Do you know what will happen? We'll beat Liverpool, and then we'll lose. Who we got after that? Brentford?
You just played Brentford.
Oh, sorry, I blanked the game out of my mind. Who have we got after?
This is why you need to move on with these games.
It's us, isn't it? You got us.
It is you,
Exactly.
yeah.
So easy
We'll lose to Forest. That'll be what happens.
If we
logic-
still have the
no
Aussie in charge,
that'll be what happens. We'll
No
beat
way we
Liverpool
lose
and
to Forest.
Well, it depends if Andrew's there or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's because Forest are absolutely tragic at the moment, so there's no way we lose. They were poo against Newcastle.
Well, we'll get onto that later.
We'll get onto that later. So let's talk Chelsea-Liverpool, shall we? And an interesting result that has put Arsenal top of the table because Liverpool have lost again.
To another late-minute goal, they're finally getting calmer.
Yeah, this is very much deserved. Sorry, Lloyd, we are going to bash Liverpool now.
We have been calling this for a long time. We've been saying this. I've said it before the season started, and multiple of us said it during August.
Yeah.
It was coming.
When the holes in your tactics and your team are that obvious that we can pick up on them, Chelsea can pick up on them. All right? So,
Well, Caicedo is another one, another just banger.
oh,
Again.
we're going to come on to how good Caicedo is
Now.
a little bit later because I'm going to cover him in FPL.
No, you know what? We're going to cover him
no,
now.
now.
He's
No.
one of the best centre mids for Chelsea. His only problem is he loses his head, and I think that is the problem with
that's
Chelsea
South
as a
American
whole.
flair. That's the South American flair, though. That
Flair,
is-
getting a red
please
card
be
every
fair.
other game.
Yeah, but that's what I love about South Americans. They're hot-headed. It's great. Antonio Valencia, what a legend, but also could crush you. Look at the size of them. They're all beasts.
I'll
Caicedo's
post-
like 2'4". He ain't exactly the tallest man. in the world.
Caicedo?
No, but he's fucking huge.
Yeah, Caicedo ain't huge.
He's at least 6 foot.
I think I think he
No.
might slide for a DM.
For a
Like,
DM.
He's not that tall.
We're gonna double. We're gonna check.
There's
this.
no way. There's no
I'm
way
telling you,
above
he's quite big.
No, he's not.
I reckon he's around 6.
Bro, I've literally watched him like
5'11".
Thank you.
That's basically 6 foot.
Yeah, but he's not.
Yes.
He's not exactly the tallest man on the pitch. You look at him.
No, but he is. Ooh,
Yeah, but it might be the depth perception of like considering where I sit at Chelsea. But
you sit at Chelsea?
Sat for one game.
no,
Oh,
you go, go
keep
I still
going.
go.
No, keep going.
Sorry.
You should be.
What?
Disgraceful.
I had my
Right, can we move on?
sit in the shed. Thank you.
Where would you rank him
Okay, that
in
is
terms
what I
of
was gonna ask.
DMs in the league?
Is he the best DM in the league?
Thing is, Rodri's not. It's hard
Is he
to say.
part of the
It's hard
equation
to say.
when he
With,
keeps
yeah,
getting
that's
injured?
what I'm
Rodri
saying. It's
not
hard to say with
playing.
Rodri.
That's why I put number 10, and you all laughed at.
And also, if
Obviously,
we're,
you got Gravenberch as well, who's been.
if we're asking if
Not
he's the best DM in the Premier League, you should probably also ask, is he the best DM in the world? I think that's more of the conversation I'd
What
put
are the
in.
other options? Tchouameni,
Say Neves. Or
Well, he's not in the Prem.
Jao Neves.
Vitinha, no,
He's
Vitinha
also not
is
in the
a-
Prem.
Do you reckon?
It'd be Vitinha.
They don't really play a.
But Vitinha-
Vitinha
Yeah.
is a 6. Vitinha's a 6.
Vitinha finished third in Ballon d'Or, so it's-
Yeah, I don't think it. I think it's one of the PSG boys, 100%. But
I don't know.
who's
'Cause
DM? Who's DM for Bayern these days? Kimmich.
Kimmich.
I
Oh,
think
it might be Kimmich as well.
No, it's not Kimmich. I think Caicedo can go into basically every team in the world, whereas Vitinha, I can't say that for him with every team. Because he has to suit a
Really?
certain style of football. No, he has to play in a
Yeah.
certain style.
Jao Neves though.
Joe Neves
go
could play. Joe Neves could go into any team, but I also think
He's
maybe
more-
a bit more of an 8. Yeah.
more of an 8.
Cool.
So
So,
that-
so are we saying Caicedo's the best DM in the league? So I think.
Well,
yeah,
now
I
that
think your two
now that
comparisons
Flynn Downs
are-
is
If we're
gone,
saying DMs,
now that Flynn Downs has gone and McTominay's also gone,
Oh, that's
maybe
a shout. You know, he was Ballon d'Or finalist.
exactly.
if we're saying DM, yes. If we're saying midfielder, no.
No, not
Who's
best
a bit? Oh,
midfielder.
Bruno
I think
Fernandes,
no. I think Rice. I think Rice is probably better than Caicedo.
No,
Well, I class Rice as a DM as well.
No,
No,
he's an 8.
He's, an eight.
He's definitely an 8.
Zubimendi's
he's been transformed.
Zubimendi's a
I hate
6.
Arteta's system. I hate it so much.
Even though they're top of the league. Right.
The best DM in the world, and suddenly you're just an average centre mid. It's fucking weird. Don't like it. But
Moving on.
some of these signings for Liverpool are just not working, are they?
Cheers.
Mainly, we're looking here
Cheers,
at
Einstein.
007.
We have talked about this so many times.
Yeah, but Florian Wirtz is
Also, Jeremy
dropped another
Ping-Pong.
stinker.
No,
Ping
he was
pong,
good.
yeah.
Hang on. Whoa. We're not glossing over this. Wirtz had a good game. I'm not.
Yeah,
going
Wirtz did
against
have
it.
a good game.
Wirtz
He
had a
just-
good game.
Just because you can have a good game and not do anything in the charity match.
It disappears and we fall apart. But I'll tell you who
No,
was
Wirtz
good.
was good in that game. That was the first game where I was like, okay, Wirtz has got a bit of potential here.
Oh, I got my
But a
set.
bit
I
of
got my set. I
potential
got my
and
sentences
120
mixed up.
million.
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah,
Price.
this is we're not seeing the money that Liverpool invested.
course.
We're not seeing
You
that.
just say we.
We.
You just say we.
Seeing
We,
that,
as a Man
sorry.
United fan, is crazy.
Yeah, that's mad.
Also, did you say Jeremy Ping-Pong?
I did.
Oh,
Mate,
Jeremy Ping-Pong.
I said Jeremy Ping-Pong, and then just said charity match. Basically, the point I was going to make. The point I was going to make.
Jeremy Ping Pong.
The point I was going to make was you can have a good game and not like do anything like in a game in terms of like goal contributions. And I was going to say,
I was
going to say, look at the charity match, Ronnie. I'd say you had a pretty good game. And
No, I had quite a
Yeah,
game.
you could have got.
But let's not.
You
We
could have
don't
got
need to talk about that.
that's what, that was my point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
But I
want
want to talk about one more player, and then we are going to move on very, very quickly.
if you're looking to chase that.
Esteval.
That was okay. Thank God.
Yeah, Stephen.
How much did they pay for him? What, 50?
No,
No, it had to be less than that.
Less than
No.
that?
It must have been. I don't know. I don't know though.
He's looked better and has scored more goals than Florian Wirtz, and he's nowhere near half the price.
I think he looks.
Yeah, but
I
he's
think-
come from Brazil. Vert's
This
come
is
from
what Brazil-
Bundesliga. That's it.
The
think.
disrespect on Brazil recently has been mad, but there you go.
He looks-
Has there
What?
been disrespect to Brazil? We literally signed 4 players from one club. I
Yeah,
would
and you're
say-
shit.
Yeah, but that's some like dodgy dealings
but-
going on.
That's not a good example.
Yeah, but it's not
mate.
exactly disrespect when there's
Like
a lot of clubs
the
buying
Brazilian
from
flair.
Brazil.
The
these days.
17th team in the Premier League signed 3 clubs from. So how many players from Botafog?
Same club, actually, not 3 clubs.
4 players.
Sorry.
Right, okay, let's move on.
I'm
from
incredibly
this before-
tired. I got
before
back
we
quite
make
late.
ourselves look even stupider.
Yeah,
than we
well, I
already
just
do.
don't. I think you're saying Brazil league is disrespectful.
We don't need to waffle about this. To
No.
be honest.
Okay, 2 more games to go through then. Let's talk about Everton v Crystal Palace. 2-1 win for Everton. Crystal Palace went ahead in 37th minute after Munoz scored in my fantasy team. What a pickup.
Right.
And that was the case until the 74th minute when Lacroix took out, I can't even pronounce that name.
Who?
I'm going to call him Tim.
Iribunum.
He took out Tim, and we managed to get a penalty out of that, and Jai stuck it away. And then
Why is Grealish
a
not on
late-
pens?
a late
Fuming,
winner,
by the way.
a late winner,
I'm happy.
which Grealish was able to tuck away from a scrappy, what was it, corner?
No, I think it was just.
I think it's just
He
ball in the
didn't tuck
box.
I think
it
it was
away. I can't
it was
think you
scrappy.
call it
He
that.
kind of just smacked it at someone. It's
And
gone
he
into
went
the
in
No,
net.
the ball hit him.
Oh yeah,
The ball hit him.
Scrappy as
Well,
hell.
pa-
basically.
yeah.
But we
Clearance,
take it.
went into
we,
his legs.
We
and
Grealish
went in.
FPLers, we take it.
He's suspended now, isn't he?
Yeah, well,
No,
he can't
he's
play next
missing
game
because
because
he's
he's
Man
playing
City.
against
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
that's why I've got a red flag.
yeah. I thought he was
Yeah.
suspended. Or
But
something. I didn't think.
after a dominant display in the first half and 19 games unbeaten, Palace have
they're
finally
being
got
humbled.
points.
Lovely stuff.
Why do you hate Palace?
Because
of the whole
they
Europa League drama.
disrespected us.
Oh yeah.
Was that their
They
fault?
robbed the European.
But is
thing
it
off
your
them.
fault?
Well, no, they broke the rules and they blamed us.
Here we go.
It was like when they. Have you seen all the changed Twitter bio stuff
No.
on
Yes,
X?
I did see
Yeah.
that. I did see that.
Yeah.
It was
19
so.
unbeaten,
It was
so-
after who did Palace just play? Was it Liverpool?
Everton. No, it's Everton. They
No,
changed it.
no, because they changed after one of the games they didn't lose.
That was the one they lost.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh,
what
no,
I'm
they've
saying.
been constantly updating it, saying
Yeah.
17, 18,
Yeah,
19.
so they're like check bio or something, and now
They changed it to 19 when they were
beat Liverpool.
winning. No,
Yeah.
when they were winning against Everton.
Did they?
Yeah, they changed it to 19
Oh my
during the
gosh.
game, and then he changed it
Proud of South London.
at injury time.
Yeah.
And now it's just like going everywhere on X, and it
Oh, yeah.
is a bit of a dead joke.
It's quite funny though.
We've seen some really poor substitutions in the past few weeks, but this was a good display from David Moyes at Everton. At halftime, Carlos Alcaraz and Beto both came on, and we saw a real shift in the game that allowed Everton to score their 2 goals and take the win in their late minutes. How far can this Everton team go? Because I reckon after saying they could finish bottom 4, I'm changing my mind.
I'm sticking. I said 12. I'm sticking.
As you should.
I think they could be aiming top half. I think Europe's too far of a stretch.
Yeah, I feel like
some
they just
people
need to
said.
get top
I
half
think
finished
top
and then
half
build
is
on
your
it.
aim.
I still
Yeah.
think squad depth is a problem with Everton.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I think
Tyler Dibblin did not look good when he played.
No.
Grealish said after the game during the interview, he said the substitutes changed the game. We were terrible in the first half. He said that's the worst they've played this season.
But if you can play terrible and still win, and I keep
No, but
saying
the
it.
point was the first half was terrible. Second half was much better.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. If you can play terrible and still get a win out of the game,
Yeah,
it's huge.
and also everyone thought Tiano Barry was going to immediately be better than Beto, and he
Right,
hasn't been.
I called this. I said he was going to stink up the gaff, and he did. He has. I called this from the
Give him a bit
start.
of
I knew
time.
that would be a terrible
Give him a bit
signing.
of time, I
He's
would
not
say.
done anything.
At the
He didn't
moment,
earn
he's
that
not
move. I
doing
don't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
where-
yeah.
How many minutes has he played?
He had like 4 or 5 starts now.
Yeah. No.
Can them one
I,
up.
I, I,
I
knew-
think he could be one of them. I think he could be one of them once he gets that goal.
But-
Yeah, of course, but like
Leicester.
Mateta didn't start.
yeah, no.
Incredible.
Yeah, 2
Either.
great. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was-
I do think we need to put some respect on David Moyes' name. I feel like as a United fan, I've
I think he
kind
always
of
has had that though.
Yeah, but no,
It's
I
only
wouldn't say
United.
West.
He's been around
but
for
West
donkeys.
Ham-
Sunderland. He stunk up the gaff when he
Yeah,
went
but
to, when he
they
went to
did get
Spain.
relegated. Yeah, but I'm more
When he got the
about
West Ham, when he got the West Ham job, I thought, well, this is a shit appointment. And you know what? He did great at West Ham, and I thought, oh, he's left West Ham. That's it. It's
Obviously,
been done now.
West Ham sacked Moyes because they wanted exciting football, and look what it did to them.
I thought they kind of put it out there as more of like he's kind of stepping back. He's retired. Kind of retiring.
No, they
thing.
sacked him.
I remember
feel like
reading something about that.
I feel like Premier League is quite ageist, you know. I do think that
Yeah.
with like older managers with like Moyes and stuff, they do like completely disregard them because of how old the style of football is,
Yeah.
or just they want to move on to modern football and stuff. Recently, it's been better because long throw-ins have come back in. Get
Love
in.
that.
But yeah, it does feel like a small trend. I don't want to call it. It's not ageist, but you know, what I mean.
They get looked down.
Dinosaur
They-
football. Dinosaur football.
Yeah,
Like Sean Dyche.
it's not considered as fondly.
Right, I'm going to give you some time then.
Right.
Talk to me about Forest.
Kean crash out.
It's Wednesday. We played Sunday. Why on earth is he still in charge? Like, why on earth is he still the manager? He is on par with Chris Hughton for my hate in terms of managers.
What do you hate Chris Hughton for?
He had us bottom of the league after 7 games in the season we got promoted.
Well, you're not exactly that far off it now, to be
I was
fair.
going to say.
I just think Andrew's tactically inept. Like watching the Newcastle game. We've had games on
Welcome
Ange.
to my hell.
We've had games under Ange, yeah, where we've looked okay going forward. Newcastle were abysmal. Did not look like creating anything. Defensively, we were a bit more solid, but that's because he did play 4 centre halves and like about 4 midfielders. But no, he needs to be sacked. If he's still in charge by Chelsea, I swear to God. And
we,
it's
we,
like-
we
like
called
what
last
you-
week, yeah.
Ronnie said last week about defending set pieces under Ange. The day after Ronnie said that, we conceded 2 to Midtjylland. Also losing to Midtjylland. That's embarrassing. I don't want to sound like I'm what's the word? Not ungrateful, but it's
Ungrateful, I think is the word.
I think ungrateful is the word.
Midtjylland. Come on, man. We're a Premier League European side. We
Okay.
should be beating
Or
that.
egotistical, I think that's the
Yeah, that's it. That's
Egotistical.
it.
Okay, I'm going to glot over the Newcastle angle because, again, they played poorly. We'll see more.
Baltimore, by the way.
Even Newcastle
Baltimore is
cracking
scoring.
player.
He was a good signing.
Love
Good-
that guy. I love
When
that
you look
player.
at Isaac replacements, you've not got many other options. But I want to focus on Forest. I want to focus on Ange. I want to ask you this question. Okay, you're the director of football of Nottingham Forest. Ange has been sacked. He's gone, and you've got the current managerial market. Who is your first choice?
Before you say it,
And be
I'm writing this down,
realistic with
and I'm
this.
gonna. This is like crystal ball stuff right here.
You can't say Marco Silva.
No, you can't say Marco Silva, and I don't think you can say Iriola either because I don't think you get him either.
Right. I do want to say Marco. Like
I
I do
don't-
want to say him because
You're not
he is
gonna
my
get
he is
Whoa,
my
whoa,
top
whoa,
one.
whoa.
I think Marco Silva's quite
Silva's-
comfortable.
Okay,
Fulham,
he's
though.
he's
No, he's
your
not
dream-
happy though, is
he's
he?
your
He's
dream
not happy at
appointment.
I just think
Who
he's
is
not happy
your
with the
realistic
performances.
first choice?
That's the issue. If we were later in the season,
Chris Hughton?
I generally wouldn't mind Dyche if we were still in the relegation battle.
no,
If we no.
That's good.
If we were later in the season in a relegation battle, right now, I'd look at Terzic because
That's not bad. I don't mind that.
he's not
the bloke at Dortmund.
No, I know who, but
he's not worked.
where is he now? Is he
He's not got a job.
He's not anywhere.
He's not got a job.
I've watched a lot of Terzic football.
He got into a Champions League final.
Well, it's negative football, but
Yeah, but so did Di Matteo. You don't want him, do you?
That's different though.
That's not different. It's exactly the same scenario.
No, it was different.
Exactly the same scenario.
I think Terzic could work, but it's like
I think he'd flop.
Why has he not had a job for over a year? That's my
For good
concern.
reason.
Obviously,
He was heavily rumoured with us.
you've
as
obviously
well.
got that Marco.
Really?
Is it Marco Rose?
Marco Rosa.
Rose,
I'm not sure.
Has dropped off recently.
He was bad at Dortmund.
He was really bad at Dortmund.
That's why I'm.
Don't shop.
That's
the
why I'm
managers
saying
that-
Marco Silva.
When you could get Ten Hag,
No, Ten Hag won't work.
he's open.
I don't think Ten Hag can work at all.
I don't know.
I don't think he's as bad as people think.
No.
I just don't think.
I feel like it was
necessary.
poor. It was poor
Terrible
from
idea.
the whole Bayer Leverkusen fiasco can be ignored because what the fuck that was not deserved. Let's be honest.
Obviously, you got You got people saying Xavi, but
Javi would be great, but
yeah, but he's
Does Xavi
worked.
want to go Forest?
Yeah, but
Xavi's
no,
not
no,
gonna
no,
come
no, no,
for it.
wait,
Xavi's
wait,
not gonna
wait,
go from the
wait,
sunny
wait,
side
wait,
to
wait.
Barcelona
That's
to
why
he wants the
Nottingham.
United job.
Can I talk, please?
No.
Like,
Let me talk.
shut up. But Xavi is.
I'm really.
He's only but he's only really worked at Barca, which one of the best teams in the world.
Okay,
How would
And so did Coleman for a little bit.
Put your hat on a stand. Give me an answer.
Marco Silva?
which is the exact,
Marco Silva.
which
If
is
his
the
answer,
exact
his answer,
name,
you can't
Fine,
really.
okay. it's
which is
your
the
answer.
exact
It's not
name
gonna
I had
happen.
written down.
Marco Silva.
So
That's
Okay,
lovely.
fine. It's not going to happen, but I appreciate your honesty.
Oh, it will happen.
Quickly over the next two
let's
games.
move on.
Just literally 2 seconds on this.
Brentford got beaten by City.
Haaland's on
boring.
9 goals.
They're
Well
cheating.
done.
In the league.
Ireland's got 9 goals. They're cheating bastards. And we move on.
oh, yeah, okay, cool.
Let's talk very
The other three
briefly-
don't agree with that, by the way.
No,
We all
We'll
agree with
continue.
that. No, we all agree with that. That's a
Yeah.
group consensus. But let's move on.
group consensus
to
of
our-
one being Henry with
let's
the
move on.
iPad.
Let's move on to our predictions and our FPL.
Wolves due to Brighton,
Oh,
by
we're
the
not
way.
Right, let's touch on our predictions from last week. It's quite an even showing, but we have got a winner from last week. So in joint last place is myself and Kian on 4 points apiece.
Yeah, man.
In second, Lloyd on 5 points. You're Lloyd. There you go. That's one.
5
Cool,
minutes
thank
ago.
you. And the winner this week was Ronnie with 6 points. Well done to Ronnie.
You're clicking on this, but not the
Um,
Instagram ones.
A
I
lot
don't
of-
know how that happens. To be fair, those are literally off the cuff. I don't think about it at all.
Well, the
But
Instagram ones.
yeah,
Yeah.
I literally
Yeah.
put no thought.
Well,
into that
you clinched it with a solid 2-0 prediction for
Arsenal-West Ham.
Arsenal-West Ham.
one. I remember doing that one.
Yeah,
That
good shout. I don't
yeah.
know why we didn't all go with that. That
I
was
couldn't
so-
see
I
West
said
Ham
3-0.
scoring.
You said 3-0. I said 3-1. Kean, Lloyd said 3-0 as well. So we were all pretty close on that one. But early bird gets the worm and all that stuff. So a good week for you, Ronnie. That puts you top by 3 points ahead of Lloyd. I'm still bottom somehow.
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 Who would have thought?
God,
How many points clear me of you and mine?
2.
I'm 2 points clear of you.
Yeah, I've got 2
Really?
points to catch up, and then it's quite a big gap. Then it's like 8 points. No, 6 points. 6 points between you and Lloyd, and then a further 3 points between Lloyd and Ronnie at the top of the table. It's been a good week for you. We will do our predictions for next week.
Are we?
Next week, because it's international break.
Do we not want to wait for Lloyd to get?
Yeah, we're
That's
not
what he
doing
said,
it.
it's
That's
next week.
literally what I said.
Oh, I thought you said doing it now.
Don't question
no,
the
no,
Sorry.
subject,
doing
mate.
the
Come on.
predictions
Yeah.
next week.
Let's talk fantasy. I'm really looking forward to talking fantasy.
Yeah, I'm not against it. These two are.
We'll quickly scan through.
Well, I've had a massive fall from grace. I was top for the first
You're like 10.
I'm no longer-
You're, I think 12 off of bottom.
I'm no longer
He's
bottom.
nine
Of
off a
the, I'm
bottom.
no longer bottom of
Bloody
the
hell.
league, boys.
I'm
Like,
not
look at
bottom
me
of the
go.
league either, but we'll come
No,
on to that in
not
just a second.
the monthly bottom.
Oh,
So, the October.
I'd be more worried about monthly than overall
Yeah.
anyway.
that's
Well,
a good
it's the
point.
first.
I'd
week,
much
but it's
rather
our-
be.
It's our
Well,
October
Kean's still got
leaderboard.
to do his punishment, so we need to film
Yeah.
that. So
We can tell you what the punishment
We'll
is.
tell you after this, but we'll quickly go through the league table. In last place, Lachlan on 43 points. So, given that was quite near the top last week.
He's in trouble.
No, but I mean,
43
43 points was kind of near the top last week. So, everyone's
but-
had a better week.
But that is just like FPL for you.
Well, the average was
The average is
the
not
average is
higher.
60.
The average
Yeah.
is way higher. Lachlan at the bottom with 43 points. In 17th, Shannon on 45. Then we come on to Kian. On 50, on
Probably
52
my best week so far, and I've finished third bottom.
Oh, man.
I
So
think you said best.
Kean is bottom. No, Kean's 17th.
no, he's on about
The
this
month.
week.
The month.
Oh,
Give
the
him up
month.
there.
Oh, why are we doing month? Oh,
Because this is how
Because
the
that's
show
more
works.
important than
I know you're a
overall.
guest and all that, but read the notes. Come on.
So
I've never got sent.
I think just say your best player.
chat.
Kudu's got me 12 points. I've obviously got like Calafiori, Cucurella, Gakpo. They're my main ones. Pope as well. They're my main points.
Cool. Ethan, you're next up in 16th and 15th on 55 points.
Yeah, so I've had a lovely fall from grace. I was obviously top for a good while. I had Grealish, who basically Grealish and Haaland. They're my main few points.
Munoz.
Wildcarded this week. Didn't have Munoz.
Who's the Palace one? you got?
Gahey.
Well, we'll come on to
So
how
just-
wildcards can be
It
used.
was
for
just
later.
Grealish and wildcard.
Thoughts
Great.
about
Grealish, Waltmada, and Captain Haaland. There we bloody
There we go. You got it in the end.
Bed.
Next up is Ellie on 61 points, so not her finest week, but still she's near the top. Lloyd is next up on 62 points. Obviously, he's not here this week, but again, not his best work. Next up is Lenny on 65. And then we come to you, Ronnie, on 69 points in 11th place.
That's 2 weeks in a row, I think. 69.
Are you trying to tell us something?
Jesus Christ. Henry.
Anyway, Semenyo,
Sorry.
I love you. Thank you.
He's now in my team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a good pickup.
He's now in.
Yeah, I should have captained him really. Even more points. In 10th, Liam H on 70. In 9th, Jake on 70. In 8th, Matthew with 72. Then we come to Rhys in 7th with 74 points. Tom is 6th with 75. Jordan in 5th with 76.
This
Cal,
was a bad week to do bad in.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Cal in 4th with 81 points. Then 3rd, Liam M with 82 points. And then joint first, Dan. And me with 86 points. This is how you use
This is what
wild
depression
card.
feels like.
This is how you use a wild card appropriately. I had a stinker last week, and I was like, okay, we're gonna have to rip up the rule book here. We're gonna have to go rogue. We're gonna have to really throw the book out
Can't wait for next week.
and go through it. So I'm going to very, very quickly touch on it before we have to move on. I believe we're running out of time. But Pickford is always my steady and goal. Then Munoz, who scored. Pedro Porro got an assist. Calafiori, I believe, got an assist as well or something. Oh, no, clean sheet bonus up yet. You've got Kudus on 12, Caicedo on 10. That's what I wanted to touch on. Scored a goal. Fantastic. Semenyo on 18, Grealish on 10, Eze on 6, and then Gyökeres was my one slip up with 4 points as the captain.
How do you get that many
Because I
points
thought West
and your
Ham
captain?
is going to score.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying, how do you get that
You
many
say
points and your captain
yeah.
gets that?
Saka did take the pen as well when it could have been Gyökeres.
It's because only
He also doesn't have Haaland, which is like...
only had
Main
2
captain.
players get 2 points. The rest all got more than 2 points.
Jesus,
So,
okay.
a great week for me. And I had Cucurella Isaac on my bench as well. So there you go. But that wild card was well played. And that will wrap it up for this week. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll be back next week with Lloyd back hosting. Hopefully for you guys. Sorry you had to put up with me this week.
Thoughts and prayers again.
Thoughts and prayers. Where we're going to touch on some international fixtures, and then we'll also do our predictions for the next week of Premier League fixtures. But to all of you at home, we will see you next time. Ciao.